Hey, yo, what's the deal? That's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag, you know what I'm saying? And this is the second of two videos on this Halloween Thursday. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? So, my ass is staying in the crib, you know what I'm saying? Because, I'm here in Gowanus. You know what I mean? I ain't got nowhere to go for Halloween, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think I'm gonna be by myself for Halloween? Like, you gotta be out of your fucking mind, nigga. You know what I mean? I ain't got no costumes or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people going out for Halloween and shit like that. I bet you they're going to give some candy out, for my job for people to take tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'll take them shits. You know what I mean? Because, I love candy, nigga. I love all kinds of candy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I definitely like candy. You know what I mean? Like, I taste just like candy. So dance with me. Yeah, she should have made Foxy Brown should have made a video for that, yo. Like in the video that she had with oh my goodness, it's the video where it was all white and stuff. Oh man, with the reggae singer, oh man. Like it was a snippet of Candy, but I think that was a missed opportunity. But anyway, speaking of candy and shit like that. Wrestling candy. This topic, it just happened to come into my feed. And, let me get the yard. I don't have an issue with dirt sheets. You know what I'm saying? I truly do not have an issue with dirt sheets because, listen, dirt sheets are basically, pro wrestling is sports entertainment, right? So you said the key word, the beginning, sports. So you always hear rumors about free agents, trades, and all this other stuff. Well, there's no real trades in pro wrestling. It's just nothing but free agents, right? And so if we're talking, professional wrestling, there's always going to be dirt sheets. Always. Always in pro wrestling. I mean, you already know the top ones. You know what I'm saying? From the Dave Meltzers to the Wade Kellers to the fucking Mike Johnsons, the Sean Ross Sapps and all of those guys, right? And there were other ones too. There definitely were plenty that for some reason they just dropped out. You know what I'm saying? And then you got news sites that also report stuff like a Wrestling Inc. or, a Ringside News or WrestlingNews.co. Like I said, there were others that came before, but before them too, like Wrestle One with Bill Apter. After. But we think of a fucking pharmacy. Bill Apter, right? And like I said, they report not only news, but also, they also report spoilers. Actually, no, let me take that back. They don't report spoilers, but the wrestling websites report spoilers. You know what I'm saying? Like a Ringside News, like a, Lords of Pain, which is now Wrestling Headlines and such, right? And, I think with the dirt sheets, I think, in some aspects, they do kind of fuck up storyline preparation and such because, when certain things blow up, they had to make the writers, run course or change course, right? They do ruin surprises and shit like that. So the belief of suspense is not as impactful as it once was. You know what I'm saying? Like in the 90s, before the mid to late 90s when there was no internet, people were hyped up about this person here and that person there. Like nobody knew about Lex Luger coming on Nitro, on the first Nitro, like the day after he did a WWE event, right? Remember, he was a free agent and he was working on a handshake deal. And, he wound up, going to WCW, right? And so, and people were all shocked, like, oh man, blah, blah, blah. But when the dirt sheets post up, like spoilers of storylines and stuff, it's not, sorry about that, guys. It's not as impactful as it is if when people don't find out about it, you know. So do I think dirt sheets do have an impact on storylines? Yeah, I do. Because, you know, they kind of ruin surprises, and they ruin, you know, people signing with companies, and they ruin, you know, expectations of that person's arrival and storylines and shit. I mean, look at Hikuleo, right? Hikuleo has not debuted yet for WWE, and he signed to the company, you know, since what? I think since April. I think, you know, Hikuleo was signed since April and such. And, you know, I know WWE wants to debut him, you know, but again, because of the spoilers and the dirt sheets and such, it kind of fucks up, you know, it kind of fucks up any sort of plan that WWE might have for said wrestler. You know what I mean? And so, you know, like I said, dirt sheets are good in some aspects, but it's not when it comes down to storylines and when it comes down to creative. Because, you know, some of these people in creative are talking to the dirt sheets. You know what I mean? They are talking to the dirt sheets. And like I said, it fucks up a lot of shit. A lot. Why do you think Jacob Fatu's debut with WWE took a while? You know what I'm saying? Not even his. You know, fucking, you know, Tama Tonga. Why do you think Tama Tonga's debut with WWE took a while? You know, because of, you know, right place, right moment, and the dirt sheets. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I said, it's not his fault. It's not creator's fault. You know, it's someone there who they're speaking to. You know, and like I said, it kind of fucks everything up. You know, and do I think dirt sheets do have an impact on the wrestling business? Yes, because again, like, you need wrestling news. You know what I'm saying? You definitely need wrestling news, and people get hyped up about who's going to sign where, and how long they're going to be for, and will this person go up the main roster, or, you know, down to the developmental system, and, you know, how long will this person be in this company and shit like that? You know what I mean? Or injuries, or you know, or plans for wrestlers to get pushes and things like that, right? And, you know, that also impacts storylines too, because it's like, okay, well, we want to push this guy, but the dirt sheets kind of fucked it up. So we're going to have to hold off on this person's push for just a little while longer, you know, until it's time to do so. And like I said, it can become frustrating. It can become very frustrating. It becomes frustrating to the point where you're like, damn, like I'm not even excited for this person's arrival and shit like that, you know? And like I said, social media kind of makes it worse because, you know, that's when you really, that's when it's you know, it becomes obvious, you know, with so much, you know, with all the stuff that's there, and, you know, people see it and they're like, damn, the company sees it, they're like, fuck. Cause remember, you know, before dirt sheets, you already had dirt sheets, but remember, you had the hotlines. You had the hotlines. The hotlines were basically the ones that were providing the news. Now, I mean, the 900 numbers and shit like that. But once the internet came, like, that was it. That was completely fucking it. And I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't know how companies are able to, you know, get over that, you know, like lie to the pro wrestling, I mean, lie to the wrestling, you know, to the pro wrestling media and to the publications and shit, you know, because things are going to leak. And when things leak, it's like, fuck, you know, I don't know what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? It fucking sucks. It sucks. You know? But listen, like, you do need dirt sheets. As much as I despise them, I do need the dirt sheets. Not because I need things to make sense and, you know, shit like that. You know, it sucks, but we can't live without it. You know what I mean? Because it's sports, nigga. Just like how sports needs news like ESPN and Fox Sports and SNY and MSG and, you know, shit like that. So I'm about to be out, guys. You know what I'm saying? So, this is definitely this might be the last video of the day. Who knows? If something pops up, who knows? You know what I mean? But if you guys are going to go out, for trick-or-treating, I hope you have a safe one. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely will catch y'all tomorrow. Oh, yeah, real quick. Next Thursday, I will not do any videos because it's a special day and such. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's a very special day. So I will catch y'all on the rebound. So I'll catch y'all mañana. All right? Peace.